All right, as President Obama considers a new executive action on immigration, he is facing an uphill battle not just with Republicans, but with key Democrats in tough midterm election fights this fall. Arkansas Senator Mike Pryor issuing a statement, quote, I am frustrated with the partisanship in Washington, but that doesn't give the president carte blanche authority to sidestep Congress when he doesn't get his way, end quote. And Alaska Senator Mark Begich issuing this statement, quote, to me, securing our borders has to be the priority, and that should be the president's focus, end quote. Let's talk about it. Simon Rosenberg, president and founder, NDN, and a former Clinton campaign advisor, and Larry O'Connor, host of Mornings on the Mall on WMAL in Washington and editor-at-large of IJReview.com. Gentlemen, good to see you both.
Hi, Shannon.
Good to be here, Shannon.
All right, Simon, what do you think about this? Because there's some that are saying, listen, the president's all about his long-term legacy. He's not worrying about these Democrats who have to win in about 70 days their own races and keep control of the Senate. What do you think?
Well, I think that we don't know what the president's going to do, but certainly what we do know is that in previous immigration acts of 1996, for example, the president was given extraordinary authority to make decisions about how to deal with deportations and work permits, which is the things that are being discussed right now. This isn't implied authority, this is articulated authority. And because the president's been trying since day one in office to pass immigration and fix the broken immigration system, what they're saying is it may be time for us to take small steps forward to bring deportation relief to a greater class of people. I think that's going to happen soon, and I think it's going to be overwhelmingly popular because it showed the president is trying to solve a problem and not continue to play politics.
Larry, a lot of these Democrats, though, they don't want the president showing up to campaign with them. They're issuing other statements saying, I don't think you should govern by executive action, by executive order. I mean, it sounds like they want some distance, even if this is a long-term issue that they think might benefit them. Sounds like they're a little bit worried about the short-term fallout.
Yeah, I don't think they agree with Simon's take that this will be universally popular. The fact is, listen, the president deserves some congratulations. After 6 years of rhetoric about bringing this country together, he actually has got the Democrats and Republicans agreeing on something. The problem is the Democrats are those who are running for re-election this November. And the thing they agree on is that this president has to be stopped. He can't be allowed to do this unilaterally. 5 million people granted work permits by the signature of his pen is not a small incremental step, Simon. This is a huge sea change, and the president should not be allowed to do this.
Simon, you probably got some inside scoop. Any idea exactly what he will do or what the White House is considering at this point?
I know that the president's a constitutional lawyer. His attorney general is a lawyer. Jay Johnson's a lawyer. I know they're trying really, really hard to stay within what they believe are articulated authorities given to them by previous Congresses. They're not trying to flout the law. They're not trying to run a red flag in front of the Republican bull. They're trying to do what they think. No, I really do believe this. I think that this is something, look, and we believe this. We've been fighting for immigration reform for 9 years. I think one of the reasons why we had the problems at the border that we had this year is because we didn't fix the immigration system and the Republicans blocked us. And so these are things that we believe passionately should get done. And I think the president is trying to act upon a promise that he's made to the American people.
I got to get a super quick final word from Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Supreme Court has already smacked down this president for acting unilaterally and unconstitutionally, so it doesn't make me feel safe that the lawyers are in charge in the White House. And trust me, this is not the president acting because he couldn't get the Republicans to work with him. He's acting because he couldn't get the Republicans to do what he told them to do. And that is not how we work in America. That's not what our founders wanted. This is not a dictatorship.
All right, we got to leave it there. Gentlemen, good to see you both, Simon and Larry. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Shannon.